So yes. So shall we start with Donald Trump then? Do we want Donald Trump? Princess Elizabeth. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? If she got pregnant in January. Ooh, so she mightn't even be showing. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, I hope so. Oh, that would be lovely. Okay, now I just want to say, if you're a Trump fan, that's absolutely fine. If you're not a Trump fan, that is absolutely fine. Everybody can get along. What the cards say is beyond my control. If the Empress comes out for Donald Trump, then he's pregnant. So, we'll find out. I had a dream about him. Do you want to hear my dream about Donald Trump? I had a dream he was on a golf course and there was he kind of keeled over and there was like helicopters there and stuff. It was really weird. He was wearing like a white shirt, like a white polo shirt. So yeah, that was my dream about Donald Trump. Oh dear. So let's have a look. It could have been worse. It could have, you could have weird dreams, but never mind. Was it a sexy dream? No, it wasn't a sexy dream. I'm a lady. I don't have things like that. Okay, so let's have a look. Donald Trump. The Donalds. Donald versus Biden, yeah? Donald 2024, is it? Prince of Wands, okay. So he's frustrated and he's annoyed about something. He's definitely going to be showing off around something that's gone on. Has he been showing off lately? I thought he'd be down on the quiet because, yeah. I know he's not having a lot of, is he having media coverage? Because I don't see kind of like a lot of American media sometimes. I haven't been watching the news this week. They're trying to do something with him. All right, he's angry. Let's have a look. He's full of it. Oh, he's not pregnant either. The Empress in reverse. Somebody is being unnecessarily cruel to him. I know that sounds really weird, but somebody is being manipulative around him. It might be something to do with females as well. I don't know. There might be a female involved in the story or not. And somebody is trying to twist something on him. Okay. That's what's crossing him. What's above him is the star. They are trying this diminishment of his potential. He was meant to be kind of doing something and being somewhere and something, but things haven't worked out quite as well because you've got this Empress crossing. That's what's crossing him. So there is definitely people out to dim his shine, if you know what I mean, or dim his appeal or dim his star power. He's looking for something miraculous and something helpful to come and sort him out and help him and get things moving, but it's just not quite enough because what's underneath him though? You've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. I think he's feeling a little bit more on the unhappy side of life. There's this kind of smugness in a sense of the word, and there's this sense that he's feeling frustrated and emotionally kind of the thing is he's had a bit too much of a good thing and people don't like him for that. There's the Queen of Wands now. There will be a woman around him, interestingly enough, with the Empress crossing over there. There will be a woman around him who is leading up to this situation. There must be some. Let's have a look at the chat. He went to the Ohio train before the president did. Wow. Okay. This who's? I wonder. What's her name? Oh my goodness. Mrs. Trump. What the model lady? What's she called? I wonder if there's something involved with Trump with a lady. I don't know who this lady could be. There's going to be trying to bring him down. They've got the Page of Cups there. The Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups. Ooh, there's a lot of emotions. And the Magician. Okay, so the next year for Trump, really, he's going to have a difficult time of it. We have got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. He doesn't feel like anything is going right for him. Let me see if I can get this in view. He doesn't feel like anything is going right for him. He doesn't feel like anything is being fair to him. We have got the Knight of Cups in reverse as well. That to me, it shows that somebody hasn't got the best of maybe intentions around him. There is some gossip. There is salacious gossip. There is showing that there's too much of a good thing around Mr. Trump. He is getting a little bit talked about. With the Eight of Cups there, there's walking away and loss. He needs to kind of mooch. I don't know, man. He's thinking about it. I think he's thinking about not maybe going for. I know that sounds surprising. He may be thinking of not going for the presidency, even though he might say he is. But I've just got this weird feeling with that Eight of Cups card. The Princess of Cups in reverse. Well, again, you're going to get a lot of gossip about Trump, and a lot of it's not going to be necessarily true. So bear that in mind when you're seeing some stories, that because we've got the Page of Cups in reverse, there is going to be a lot of salacious gossip around him, and more stuff coming out against him. We have got the action though, right at the end. You've got Magician. If he can weather all of this, he's got a real good starting point with the Magician there in the future. I think that you are going to hear a lot of negative things about him. You are going to hear more gossip about him. Now, I know mainstream media don't like him too much, but there is going to be more stuff. And with the cups, I think it's going to be more personal slights, not necessarily looking at his competence as somebody who runs a business or anything like that. It's going to be more his personal life. Definitely could be something to do with his relationships, with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups there. You're kind of looking at, it could well be intimate relationships. Nikki Haley has announced she's running for the Republican nomination competition with Trump. In competition with Trump. Is Nikki Haley a strong candidate? DeSantis, would we put out at the last minute? We can have a look at him as well. Hi, Katie. I don't know if the Queen of Wands could be Melania. I wonder what her star sign is. It would be it would be Sagittarius, Aries, or my brain, or the other fire one. I'm forgetting it now. Yeah. So she could well be that. I don't think he's off on a strong thing. Does anybody know what DeSantis is? You don't think it's Haley, Cat Wrangler? She is a Leo. Leo's the other fire sign. How could I forget that? Virgo. Okay. So DeSantis is Virgo. Let's have a look at Biden, and then I'll have a look at DeSantis. Because we know Biden's a Scorpio. Ooh, I wonder I got chill for there. Ooh. The Three of Swords there. He has been wounded for something. He has been wounded. What's wounded him? The Knight of Cups in reverse. I would say this is the Hunter Biden stuff. Like, as much as he can kind of kick it into the grass, I think with regards to the Hunter Biden laptop stuff, then it has actually really hurt him. All of it's really been quite embarrassing for him, so he doesn't know how to deal with it, so he doesn't deal with it in the public. Yeah, what's known about the situation? The Four of Wands. So he's got this kind of he wants to project like he's a very a family man, and he's got like these kind of traditional Irish Catholic big family values, that kind of thing. And he really is just kind of trying to focus on that and wants everyone to kind of focus on that. What's underneath it? The Lovers. Woo! Ooh, Viagra. Okay, so we have got... I feel like his wife is gonna Jill Biden. I feel like she is trying to put some pressure on him to walk away from being the president. I don't think he's going to be running just by the energy that's surrounding him. We've got the Knight of Cups there. Now, the Knight of Cups in reverse, of course, is very hedonistic. And we know Hunter is definitely a hedonist, and he has been wounded by it. So I really think that's took out of it, and it's kind of staying. That's been the bad thing about his reign. The Hanged Man in reverse is all action. He wanted to get out. He wants to not get out of the presidency, but he definitely wants to like do things and push things on. He's more like, the impression is he's more into geopolitics, if you know what I mean. He wants to see like the world as a bigger picture rather than just does that make sense? He's very kind of like wanting to go out there. The King of Swords, interesting, is coming up. So there is going to be somebody who really, it could be one of the lawmakers. It could be a lawyer, somebody up in high government for sure. With the King of Swords, will be really wanting him to kind of maybe instrumental with him actually leaving the presidency, because I do feel like he is getting pressured to do that. He is thinking about it as well. He's in two minds. We've got the Two of Swords there. He is weighing up the pros and cons of it, and he has a sense of justice about him. He wants to sort something out. He doesn't think things again. He is weighing things up in his mind. We have got the King of Pentacles in reverse there. So he's concerned about somebody who is... he is more worried. I think he is more worried Now, if you say DeSantis is Virgo, he'd be more worried about DeSantis than I feel like maybe Trump. Now, Trump as well would be swords because he is a Gemini. DeSantis would be pentacles. So that's interesting how they turned up there. And the Knight of Wands. More frustrations, more anger, more going backwards and forwards. More saber rattling, I think. I don't know. That's a bit annoying and a bit worrying that the Knight of Wands is in reverse there. Either Hunter Biden's going to do something spectacularly stupid, or there's going to be more frustrations and anger on the home front. Now, I can't see in these cards him, to be honest, the way the cards are pointing, I don't think he's going to run. I think he's got a lot of people pressuring, and he's got the pressure of maybe possibly a lawmaker or Trump's going to start on him, and it's going to be a little bit too messy, but he's more worried about DeSantis than Trump. Now, let's have a look at Mr. DeSantis, who I believe is in Florida, because he's got Disney World things, I'm sure. Did something about Disney World the other week. Biden is too old. I'm not into politics. No, I'm not too. But Meghan is younger and fresher and new blood. Behave. Oh, hell no. I'd rather have Biden than Meghan. Yeah. She'll be seething today. Prince Andrew's more popular than her. Well, I think, did you watch that latest reading? Because that's like challenge fuel for her. Really, 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 really. Right, DeSantis. Ooh. He's been struggling with something, but he might feel like he's carrying a burden and really trying to like push stuff uphill a lot, if you know what I mean. Like he's really trying to get something off the ground. Maybe he's not making as big an impact as he thought he should be, but he's definitely feeling a bit stifled. See, this is the thing. This is the damn thing. Trump casts a long shadow because he's very popular still with quite a few people, I gather. But he's really having some issues maybe convincing a bigger fan base. I think if he had Trump's fan base, it might be a little bit easier for him. But he is kind of feeling like a little bit in the shadow of Trump here. Page of Pentacles there. He's wanting a fresh start. He's wanting to go out and look like he is more like a wealth creator, to be honest. He wants to look like he is very good at bringing money in and letting people keep their money. The 10 of Swords, he feels really done and stabbed in the back. We've got 2 10s and the Emperor crossing. I think he has had some trouble getting some support, maybe. The 4 of Pentacles, loss of control around something. Interesting. The 10 of Cups reversed. Let me just pull the rest of the cards and see what sense. The 8 of Cups, he is wanting. He is wanting Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords. Ooh. Wasn't that lady who's running against Trump? She was an Aquarian, wasn't she? Cat Wrangler? I'm sure you said that a while ago. The Eight of Cups in reverse. It says to me that he's hoping somebody will walk away, and he does want to bring in change. There's some difficulties having that is doing his nut, and I think it's the Emperor crossing. I think somehow Trump is putting a spoke in his wheel, of DeSantis's wheel. I don't know what the Republicans are like for fighting, but there is definitely trouble at mill. We have got the Ten of Cups in reverse there, and that really is saying to me something's gonna be very rocky with the Ten of Swords there as well. We've got a lot of endings, and we've got that veneer of happy families. Now, from what I've seen of DeSantis, which is limited, really limited, I know I've seen him, like, I think he was doing a campaign thing, and I've just got because I got kind of a bit of a photographic memory, and he was kind of like bringing out his kids with him on a stage thing. I think it was like when he announced that he was running or something. I really feel like there's something about family there. Oh, he's going to have something come out that's going to challenge maybe his home life, and wanting to go against Trump, and wanting to kind of run for it. There's going to be some pressures. There's people who are going to put a lot of pressure on him. But we have got the Knight of Wands there. He's quite feisty. And we have the Queen of Swords in the future. So he might team up with the lady in the other lady who's running for Republican. Did everyone hear Astrid go, moo? Let's have a look. His wife had breast cancer. Seems to be clear now. Bless her. So yeah, I think he's going to team up with the Nikki lady. There we go. So Biden, overall, I think it's going to be a little bit of a meat grinder with regards to Republican candidates. I think you're going to get a lot of drama. I think you're going to get Trump really kind of like clawing for it, really going for it. I think with regards to Biden, I don't think he's going to be running at all. You saw him with a woman, DeSantis. And I think DeSantis is going to have possibly the better chance. I think that's the one Republicans are more scared of as well. Republicans, the Democrats, the upper end Democrats, not normal Democrat people, would be more scared of DeSantis for some reason. I really think you're not hearing so quickly about whether Biden's stepping down is because he likes to take time and really think about things. I think he's one of these, weigh it up and down and decide things until it's almost decided for him, you know? Yeah, I don't think either of them. Michelle Obama will run for the Democrats. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? At least I know who she is.